Hello students. So my name is Jainal Abidin and I am going to start uh, some MCQ explanation of class 10 science from the chapter chemical reactions and equations. So let us start. So the first question is magnesium ribbon is rubbed before burning because it has a coating of A is basic magnesium carbonate, B basic magnesium oxide, C basic magnesium sulfide, D basic magnesium chloride. Now before answering this, you should know that magnesium ribbon, whenever it is burned, so if we burn the magnesium ribbon, suppose let us take a magnesium ribbon here, let it be the magnesium ribbon, and we are burning it. Let us burn this. So whenever we are burning it, it burns with a white light. But whenever the magnesium ribbon is exposed to air, this magnesium and the oxygen, it get reacted and it forms magnesium oxide. And this magnesium oxide, it forms a layer over this magnesium ribbon. And if you burn after that, the ribbon will not burn with a white light. So what we can understand from it, that magnesium, it react with oxygen to form the basic magnesium oxide. So the option will be number B. So let us go to the next one. On immersing an iron nail in copper sulfate solution for few minutes, you will observe A. No reaction takes place, B. The color of solution fades away, C. The surface of iron nails acquire a black coating, D. The color of solution changes to green. So to understand this question, let me show you with an experiment. So suppose you are taking a glass tube, and inside the glass tube you are taking the copper sulfate solution, that is blue in color. So copper sulfate is blue in color. Now what we are doing, we are putting an iron nail. Let me show the color with blue, so, or let me show with the black color. Suppose this is the iron nail or some white color I am taking. So if I am putting one iron nail inside it, a reaction will take place. Now what is this reaction, you should know. Now copper sulfate, that is CuSO4, which is in aqueous part, plus we are putting iron nail inside it, that is in the solid form. Since iron is more reactive than copper, so iron, it displaces this iron, it displaces copper from copper sulfate, and it forms FeSO4, that is aqueous, plus copper coating will be there. Now earlier the copper sulfate was blue in color. Now the color after the reaction it forms green, that is the iron sulfate. And this copper, it actually forms a layer over the iron nail. If this is the iron nail, there will be one reddish brown coating over the iron nail, that is the copper. So we can understand from this reaction that on immersing an iron nail in copper sulfate solution for a few minutes, we will observe the color of the solution changes to green, that is the iron sulfate color. So let's go to next question. When carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, first option is calcium hydroxide is formed, B, white precipitate of calcium oxide is formed, C, lime water turns milky, D, color of lime water disappears. Now what happens when we pass carbon dioxide in lime water? So the lime water the formula for lime water is calcium hydroxide. Now whenever we are passing carbon dioxide in the lime water, then it forms calcium carbonate, that is of solid. Carbon dioxide will be the gaseous form, calcium hydroxide will be in the aqueous form, and this along with calcium carbonate water is formed. Now from here we can understand that a new product is formed, that is calcium carbonate, which is the white precipitate, that is precipitate, we call it as precipitate since they are in the form of small white crystals. So if you pass carbon dioxide in the lime water, suppose we are blowing the air from our mouth, which is the carbon dioxide, into the lime water, then it will turn into white precipitate, that is the calcium carbonate, which is showing the milky white color. So from here we can say that the lime water will turn milky. So C will be the option. Next is, which information is not conveyed by balanced chemical equation? A, physical states of reactants and products. B, symbols and formula of all the substances involved in a particular reaction. C, number of atoms or molecules of the reactants and products formed. Whether a particle reaction is actually feasible or not. So a balanced chemical equation shows that whatever mass of the element or the compound is present on the reactant side will be equal to the mass of the product side. So basically we are not considering the physical states of the reactants. We are considering the symbols, the formulas, the number of atoms, and the reaction is feasible or not. That things we see, but in a balanced chemical equation we don't see the physical state of the reactants and products. So the option will be the first one. Okay. Next question. Chemically, rust is hydrated ferrous oxide. Number B, only ferric oxide, hydrated ferric oxide, and none of this. So whenever iron is kept in an open place where water and air is getting combined with it, it forms the rust, that is the hydrated ferric oxide. So the option will be number C. Number 6, lead plus copper chloride, it gives lead chloride plus copper. So the above reaction is an example of A, combination, number B, double displacement, C, decomposition, D, displacement. Now you should know all these definitions. What is this combination reaction, what is the double displacement, decomposition, and displacement. So what is this combination reaction? Just you understand. So combination reaction is the reaction in which two or more reactants combine to form a single product. For example, if we are taking a product as a reactant as A, another as B, we are getting a single product, let it be AB. So the left side of the reaction is called as reactants and the right side of the reaction is called as products. So that means it may be two or more than two, it may be some more elements or compounds also which will always form a single product. So that type of reaction is called as combination reaction. Now here you see it is not a combination reaction because it is having two components. It is having one compound and another is the element. It is not having one product. It is having two products. Second is double displacement reaction. Now double displacement reaction is the reaction in which the ions of the compound they displace each other. Suppose let I write double displacement. What is the double displacement? You see, suppose an compound AB is there and suppose CD is there. So C will take the place of A and A will take the place of C. So both are displacing each other. So whichever is the more reactant, it will displace and another will come to that place. So ultimately it is displacing each other. Double displacement is occurring here. So it is called as double displacement, where it forms AD plus BC. So it is a double displacement reaction. Now here we see it is not a double displacement. Here only single displacement is going on. So we need to select number D. So only displacement, whenever it is written, it means single displacement. And C, the decomposition means decomposition reaction. So what is this decomposition? From a single reactant, suppose we are having AB as the reactant, it will produce two or more products. So that type of reaction is called as decomposition reaction, where the reactant it get split up into two or more products. So obviously this cannot be a decomposition reaction. Next, number 7, we store silver chloride in a dark color bottle because it is a white solid, number B, undergoes redox reaction, number C, to avoid action by sunlight, number D, none of the above. Now, whenever we are exposing silver chloride under the sunlight, suppose we are taking silver chloride, the formula is AgCl, we are exposing under sunlight. So whenever we are exposing silver chloride under sunlight, it forms Ag plus Cl2. So the Cl2 will be in the gaseous form, which will go out, and only silver will be left. So earlier the color of the silver chloride will be white in color, white crystalline color, and later it forms the gray color. So that means the color changes. A reaction takes place. The main thing is a reaction takes place whenever it is exposed under sunlight. So here number C option will be the answer, to avoid action by sunlight. Next we will go to number 8 question. Silver article turns black when kept in the open for a few days due to the formation of hydrogen sulfide, number B, silver sulfide, number C, silver sulfate, number D, silver sulfide. Now you should know that whenever the silver article, sorry, yes, the silver article you are exposing in air, so silver you are exposing in air. Now air, inside air there is a gas that is hydrogen sulfide, which is present in air. This is the hydrogen sulfide, in air it is present. Now if you are exposing silver articles in air, then the silver, it takes the place of hydrogen and it forms Ag2S, and hydrogen gas is released. So this silver sulfide is black in color. So that's why the silver article, whenever it is exposed in air, it becomes black in color. So the correct option will be Ag2S. So that is the black color. Next, question number 9. What type of chemical reactions take place when electricity is passed through water? So whenever we are passing electricity through water, so H2O is the formula, so we are doing electrolysis, we tell it as electrolysis process, where the water molecule, it get decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, you need to balance this one. So if oxygen 2 is there, so we need to make it 2. So this is the balanced form. So it get decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen. Now here the type of reaction will be decomposition. Next one, the last one, is a substance X is used in whitewashing and is obtained by heating limestone in the absence of air. Identify X. A is calcium oxychloride, that is the bleaching powder. B is calcium hydroxide, that is the lime water. C is calcium oxide, that is quicklime. D is calcium carbonate, that is the limestone. Now, the substance which is used as whitewashing is calcium oxide, which we also called as the quicklime. Now, how quicklime is obtained? So, whenever calcium carbonate, that is the limestone, that is limestone, we are heating in absence of air. So, we are not allowing the air to enter, and we are heating limestone, which forms calcium oxide, that is the quicklime, plus carbon dioxide gas is released. So from here we can understand that if we heat calcium carbonate, calcium oxide, that is the quicklime is formed, and that is used for whitewashing. So the correct option will be calcium oxide. Hope you have understood these questions. If you have any doubt, you can uh, message me here in the YouTube channel, and if you like, if you are liking the explanation, please do like and subscribe. So bye for today. Thank you.